Now from the home of the A's since 1968, to look at the Oakland Coliseum. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Oakland A's. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Tim Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Stepping into the box, Corey Belanger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Corey Belanger, the second out of the opening frame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ramon.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder, Ramon.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Freeze. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Jurickson Profar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Turner's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Trevor Story. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Popped up. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Gonzalez coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, David Freeze. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. chopped weakly to the left. Story scoops it up. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Lindor.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding into the box, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that's two strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chad Pinder goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Yonder Alonso is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and two. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he missed with it there. Ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third. So striding in, Tyler Flowers. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Elias Diaz.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Profar ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
In now, J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Piscotty is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Here's Gerard Dyson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Lanier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Lanier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Ramon Lanier.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter number 19.
Digging in to try it again. Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Third baseman number 99.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tim Anderson.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Profar gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 55.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Chad Pinder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up. Drilled on the ground to short.
Anderson brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes.
Turner.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Lindor comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. Gone! Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Freese.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Elias Diaz is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Lindor is right there. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. At the plate. Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after ground. Dustin
Gonzalez.
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. set. Here's the 3-2. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Once again, the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Ramon Lanier is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Now, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 19.
Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Ready once again, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A 1-0 delivery. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs. He's got a great situation and count to do.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. One for 2 with a
Lindor.
line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sun Hwan-Oh is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from
Sun Hwan-Oh.
first pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Up next,
Number
your
38
attention, please.
will be charged with the job of getting.
Number 38.
Ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at bat, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Another 2-2 offering. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dyson.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Hit in the air to right field. Cespedes on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Turner. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now.
Fielder Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. digging in to try. And again, Corey Belanger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Andrew Heaney is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Andrew Heaney.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough with those lefties.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Number 15.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch here with
now pitching for the Athletics, number 46.
First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Belanger is on his way home. Throw won't get him. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Throw over to the bag. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Profar for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Striding in once again, David Freese. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped high in the air. Lindor is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Lanier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Lanier.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman.
Here's Jurickson Profar. A couple of walks for him thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A cold strike on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Lindor. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped weakly to the right. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready now, Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for once.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Full count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Piscotty ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Corey Belanger. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 40.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Corey Belanger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The batter, number 15.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pitch outside. The throw behind the runner to second. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Zach Wheeler is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 45. Zach
Now it
Wheeler.
looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Cutter low, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Freeze in foul ground. 1 down. Now at the plate, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Belanger is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Blake Trinan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 45.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Lindor is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Into the box, David Freese. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Elias Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ryan Healy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25. Ryan Healy.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1 pitch. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, and that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Now the 1-2 pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And they're up now in Oakland. Just over 35,000 strong. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
The left fielder, number 7.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.